I'm Ingrid Jungermann. I'm the creator of F to 7th. It's a web series that I shoot in Park Slope. The title F to 7th it's basically the train stop where I live, but also I like the F2 play because I'm not trans, but I'm really interested in that movement. And I just thought, oh, okay, well, what if my sort of transition is, you know, it happens in Brooklyn. It's like I'm F to Brooklyn, sort of. And I guess I do eat fish sometimes.
I bet.
Do you emasculate?
Yeah, I bet she does.
I like to consider it homoneurotic. I wanted to kind of be clear that it was a gay show, but also in the vein of sort of Woody Allen.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, she doesn't pay me any attention when guys are around. Straight girls only flirt with gay girls when it's convenient.
Here you go, Ingrid. You sure I can't get you anything else? Something warm, maybe make a mean hot toddy.
No, I'm okay, thanks. In media, gay people are always perfect, or you know, kind of the savior, or it was a flamboyant gay guy, you know, and it was always the roommate or the best friend. And I was really frustrated with that. Now when I look back on it, I understand, because I couldn't be making a web series like I'm making right now without that happening. So it's just steps, and I think things are changing really fast right now. I feel lucky to be where we are right now. And without that kind of caricature, I wouldn't be able to express the fact that I think that gay people, in order to be really equal, have to also show the negative side of themselves.
No. It's my Spanish, right? I mean, I don't have anything against gays. I just don't want them shoving their tongues in places I can't talk about holiday parties.
I don't think that's exactly how it works.
Hey, I watch Fox and Friends. I think I have an idea. You know who I do like? 'Cause I like that Ellen.
She's like the gayest woman in America.
Yeah, but she's funny. You know, if I had to sleep with a woman, it'd be him.
That was, of course, Amy Sedaris guest starring on season 1 of the web series F to 7th, based in my hood, Park Slope. F to 7th is a homoneurotic comedy which follows our curmudgeonly hero, Ingrid, on her descent into pre-middle age. Judgmental as ever, Ingrid struggles to find herself in a world where sexuality and gender have left her old-fashioned lesbianism behind.
It's comedy gold. Named one of the top 10 best web series of 2013 by The Guardian, and one of the 5 best web series by a woman by Bust, F to 7th just wrapped production on its much-anticipated 2nd season, which premieres today. You can seriously check it right now after you finish watching us. But here to talk about the new season is its creator, writer, director, and star, Ms. Ingrid Jungermann. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks for returning to our airwaves.
Yes, thank you. And joining Ingrid is the guest star of today's premiere episode, veteran actress Annette O'Toole. Annette, thank you for being here. Thank you both for joining us here at BK Live.
It's a pleasure to be here today. I love your setup, and the flowers are gorgeous. I want those. I heard somebody else is getting them.
We heard you were coming by. We pulled out all the stops. So we are sort of obsessed with F to 7th around here. The first season was amazing, and you're back for number 2. What can we expect on this season?
I think the main differences for this season is that I tried to experiment more like it was a TV show. So I imposed rules upon myself, and tried to structure it as if they're with a character arc and through line. So that's the main difference, I think, is that whereas season 1 were self-contained episodes, these kind of string along as a complete story. Yeah.
Well, you've also introduced a new character who I don't want to give anything away. We're going to see a clip later that'll tell it all. But you're one of the great guest stars this season.
Well, I'm in such amazing company. We were just talking about Olympia Dukakis, who's like, come on,
She's
walks on water.
As well.
Yes. Am I supposed to say that? Was I not supposed to say? I can say. Some incredible
we have a picture.
people.
And Janine Garofalo's going to be on this season too?
Yes, yes. So
Annette O'Toole's on this season as well.
I know, Annette, how did you meet Ingrid?
I didn't meet Ingrid. Ingrid doesn't even know this, but I'd finished a project I was doing here in New York, and I live on both coasts. So my husband and I are both like, where are we? I literally woke up yesterday and said, I feel safe, but I don't know where I am. I don't know what city I'm in.
Hey, sing on the mic.
It's crazy. So I finished this project, and I was supposed to go the next day back to LA, and Ingrid's script came to me through my agent, and they said they're very interested in talking to you about this. And I thought, oh no, I want to go home, back to LA, see my dog. And
I beat the dog.
Yeah, you did. You totally beat the dog. And I read it, and I just thought the writing was so fine. I love that she's a woman. I love that what it's about. I didn't know anything about web series. I'd heard of them, but I'm like so old that I'm not up on these things, these newfangled things today.
Did you find it a similar experience to the other work that you've done, being in a web series?
Yes, but I loved the quick, wonderful, immediate way that this happened. I mean, it was really fascinating to be Ingrid looking across. She'd look at me, she'd, you ready? Action. And then I'd suddenly be acting with the director, like, wait up. But I love that. I love being off guard because it's real. What happens is I have a lot to say, and I kind of drive the scene forward, so I really, really worked hard on knowing the lines exactly, because I really think it's important when a writer is so meticulous about what he or she puts down, you have to,
Let's talk about that process then, since you are, I'm going to refer to my notes to keep me honest, Filmmaker Magazine's 25 New Faces of Independent Film, you're on the list, as well as one of Out Magazine's 100 People of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Of 2 years ago.
Of 2 years ago. Listen, it doesn't fade away. You're just inching your way up toward the top of that list every day now. But what is that process like for you when you're reaching out to these folks and bringing in great actors who we light up when we see, and having your vision come across and just jump off the page for someone?
It's a bit out of body for me because I think the whole writing process is probably my favorite part because it's very insular and I'm by myself and I don't really have to answer to anyone else except my voices. So that's a special moment for me, and that's where I try to be most meticulous and, paying attention to every beat, rereading and hearing the voices in my head. And so that's the most important part to me because I do think that makes it a faster shoot once you're prepared that way. But beyond that, it becomes sort of its own animal once you open it up to other collaborators. It becomes their voices within the show. And then the editing process is a completely different experience. And then later, when I watch it, I think, did I do that? What am I? Those are all so personal. All that stuff I put in there is so personal and so dark, and they're my secrets, and I have no idea until I watch it.
Do you watch like that? Did I really say that?
I kind of watch very confused.
That's how I watch this show.
Yeah.
Is that, how did you get started making web series? I mean, you had a series before this, for anyone who doesn't know, called Park Slope, right?
Called The Slope, yes.
The Slope, excuse me.
Yeah. We started out just at NYU Grad Film. Desiree, my partner at the time, had a directing class with Ira Sachs. And Ira had everybody do really fast short films, 5-minute films, just to get it done, because I think you become really precious about your work. And it's really good to do things fast. So she made a short film. I did the same thing in his class the following year, and we thought, what are we going to do with this? And then we just started to learn about web series and decided to make more episodes.
Well, you've come a long way, baby, and we're going to ask Annette to toss to a clip of the premiere episode from this season. So what are we going to see?
Well, I love that the episode is called Nurture. Because it's kind of the opposite of that. I get to play Ingrid's mother, Diane, who's an interesting take on mothering, our Diane. And she's a Jehovah's Witness as well, so she's taking advantage of the neighborhood that she's in right now to give some pamphlets out and get people, on track. And that's pretty much it. And so now we will see our little scene.
That's great. Let's watch. It's really funny.
No,
I got
take
it.
it. I'm on Social Security. What's the movie?
It's a Jack Nicholson movie. You love Jack Nicholson, right?
He's so bloated now.
And that's fat.
And the cocaine on the women?
You did heroin.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You told me that's how you got hepatitis from dirty needles.
What, are you keeping tabs of all the wrong things I did?
No, I just saw a connection with the Jack Nicholson cocaine.
You only think about the bad things.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
My feelings aren't hurt. I know I was a good mother.
Oh, I think there's more to that story that's going to come along.
I love it. Where do people find the show?
Oh, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/F to 7th. or f7.com.
That's great. Annette, what are the other projects you're working on that we wanted to talk about also?
I'm going today, actually, to Red Bank, New Jersey, to the Two River Theater, to start rehearsals for Wendy Wasserstein's last play called Third, which is a really fascinating story of a woman's, a year in a woman's life, and all the things she's dealing with. Sort of everything's piling on her at one time. So it's kind of a monster part. I'm so excited to have it. Michael Kumste's directing. He's a brilliant actor. And I think it's his directing debut. He's co-directed before, I believe, but this is his first, like, above the title, you know, as director. So I'm really excited about that.
And you're also bringing something new to the stage that's an adaptation.
You know, we have brought it to the stage already. We did it at Cap 21, and then we did it at Barrington Stage last year. It's a project called Southern Comfort, which is based on the documentary, 1999, I believe, won the Sundance Audience Award, about also a year in the life of someone, happens to be a man named Robert Eads.
Yeah, look at these pictures of you.
That is
unbelievable.
It's wonderful to see them because it was such an amazing, it's an amazing show. Written by Julianne Wick Davis and Dan Collins. And we're really hoping that someone will pick up the gauntlet and bring us to New York big time.
It's a really fantastic story.
Yeah.
I'm really happy they're doing a musical.
All right.
Me too.
Guys, bring it to New York. We deserve to see it.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, Ingrid, I know F to 7th last year ended, I think it was my favorite episode, the last one with you playing these two parts, which I thought was awesome. But what's on this year? Like, what can we expect in the series?
I think you can expect me to make some different lifestyle choices. I'll leave it at that, and how everybody responds to those choices.
I think what else are you working on?
I wrote a pilot based on this web series, but I'm going to rewrite it with more of this season's idea in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a feature film that I wrote that's called Women Who Kill, that's based in Park Slope as well. It's a crime comedy, kind of a la Manhattan Murder Mystery. Which I love.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So it's sort of an homage to that, but it's two lesbians navigating this world, and one of them, you know, they're ex-girlfriends. One of them starts dating a possible serial killer.
Okay.
So cool.
I know, we're already in.
I want to see that today.
Well,
I'll try.
what you can see today is the second season
Yes,
of F to
please
7,
do.
co-starring Annette O'Toole, and of course Ingrid Jungermann is on right now. You can literally click on it moments from now. But we actually have a clip of another thing looking into the crystal ball of where your character might be going this year.
Yeah, the big
All right.
secret that I'm not sure anybody's waiting
Let's
on.
have a looky-poo.
Very decisive, and I very organized, and I color code everything I touch. So.
Virgo? Libra. We're supposed to be a good match.
Wake up, 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 wake up!
Alex? What is wrong with you?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It didn't hurt. It was reminding me of this girl I used to date. We used to slap each other, you know, sexually. And that just made me think about Alex and me in bed, and it was just.
Yeah, well, you'll never get that now, will you?
Well, I would never want that now, would I?
That's very
Spoiler
funny.
alert, spoiler alert.
People are going to have to check it out and binge watch it. It's going to be great. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here
Yes.
so much. Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Unfortunately, we have to wrap. Annette, thank you very
You're
much for
so
being here
welcome.
too.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah, we'll check it all out.
Good.
Thank you guys. Have
Watch
a
F to
great
7.
day. Watch
It's
F
one
to
of the
7.
best things you're not watching if you haven't found it.
Hey, what are you talking about?
It's true. If you haven't found it, she's homoneurotic, I'm sorry.